Me, I feel like if I'm creating, I'm getting closer and closer to where I want to be because I'm like producing. Like, I ain't nothing wrong with rapping, but it's like it's too many people rapping right now. That's the trend that I feel like just needs to trill. Cause I done been broke. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I done been broke trying to do stuff that I'm doing now. Like, if you ain't gonna go that far as to doing it, don't even hop into it. Like,
welcome back to Givin Flowers. Today's episode, Mr. Chattanooga, Shoey Russell.
hey, I'm Shoey Russell, man. Mr. Nuga, if you don't know who I am. Entrepreneur, creative director, designer, artist, whatever, man. Good ass business partner, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up here in Chattanooga, and I went to culinary school, I guess, right after high school or whatnot. Got into music, had a guy named Sonny Digital. He kind of got me into like DJing and stuff. So, he was pushing me to be a DJ, so that was just kind of like what I had to bring to the table, or like shit that I was doing in Atlanta. Cause I was always like, what the hell can I do? You know what I'm saying? What is it that I do? Cause I went to cooking school and I was like, I don't want to do that for, you know what I'm saying, my life, cause that's hard work and, low pay. So that's not really.
So why did you go to culinary school?
Man, it was just something that, something that I grew up watching, like with my grandmother and stuff. It was just something that I was always interested in and also learning more of. But yeah, I just kind of grew up watching like Food Network and stuff. Like, I don't know, I didn't play sports and shit. I was kind of like in the crib getting sneakers and, I don't know. I was outside though. Like, I had like friends that threw parties back in the day, and that's kind of like even where I like just get the hustle, like just throwing parties and stuff. Like, I've been doing that since I was like 14 years old. Like, so I don't know. That's just kind of my background, growing up in Chattanooga.
Okay. So for the culinary background, did you just, I know you say you kind of just grew up with it, but how does that cross over to today? Like, how do you use that? Do you use it?
Yeah, in my own way. Like, I like to be involved with food. I like, going around Chattanooga, trying new spots. Like, I also like produce my own like dinner parties and stuff as well. So, that's just kind of like how I try to stay involved in like cooking. Right. I mean, because it's still an interest for me, what I'm saying? But it's just not to the fact of like I want to be working in the kitchen, like getting super dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. I might do like a pop-up, soon or something where I am actually cooking something. But I don't know. I just will want to do it my own way,
Yeah, because I would say the first thing that I heard you from was Boulade.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about Boulade.
Boulade, man, I haven't really been doing it here lately, but Boulade, man, that's just me trying to come up with something that I could like, brand and like promote. I feel like everybody that's like doing things like entrepreneurial stuff, like they have like a product. So like that was just kind of like a product that I wanted to, brand myself and push. But it's kind of like based upon like hip hop, man. It's just like a juice that I try to get like homies that I know in the industry and, give them like something that they could brand and come up with like flavor wise or whatever for them to push. But yeah, I don't know. It all kind of connects.
Yeah, it's almost like your own cinematic universe. You just
literally,
just creating whatever
Pokeballs,
comes to mind.
Man. Yeah. Facts.
No, I love that because that's like one thing I want to strive for. I'm not all the way there yet, but when I think of Shoey Russell, like I think of all those different little sectors that you have, which is inspiring to me because I want to do that myself.
Yeah,
but
it's on the way.
But like Boulade and what you got the exotic snack business, you do DJ,
DJ,
you design, you're wearing your own merch on your hat.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like, where did all of this come from? Like, is it really just from wanting to chase like a creative endeavor, like career wise, or
yeah,
because really it's all about you. It's like your brand, but just branches off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like for me, man, like just like being involved in like music. Like I wasn't the rapper per se, but I always wanted to be like some type of creative in the space of it. So like me creating like my own, image of who I am, just in the hip hop world or just outside of that, what I'm saying, fashion, whatever. It was just something that I wanted to, push out there. Like it's me. It's really me just like involving myself in the art of it, like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, whether that's nostalgic or, you know, a sports reference or anything, like, I don't know. It's just me being Shoey, you know what I'm saying? It just, Shoey's whatever,
yeah.
man. You might get a Shoey Rolex real soon. You never know, man.
Hey, that would be hard, though.
Yeah, you know.
That'd be hard.
And people would probably know, like, what it is, like, you know what I'm saying? So when you hear Shoey, I feel like it's just kind of like, it's got that Chattanooga. They hear that Chattanooga in it, they gonna know what it's about.
So your main thing is basically expressing Shoey from Chat.
Yeah,
know what I'm
me
saying?
from Chat, man.
What does it mean being from Chat? What is Chattanooga? You say see that Chattanooga in it. What is it?
Well, I feel like what it is, man, ultimately, to me, I feel like it's like anything else, it's a brotherhood. Because, like, if you from Chat, man, like, you probably got this tattoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, that's past the, you know, the actual baseball team, you know what I'm saying? It's like people that are from Chattanooga, they really rep it, and, like, they, you know, they love it. Like, I wouldn't have got this on my hand if I didn't really appreciate where I'm from. Because, like, I've been here all my life at the end of the day. So, like, I've seen Chattanooga evolve, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know, just like if you're in the brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, things evolve. So, like, this is, like, a part of who I am, me being in Chattanooga, being in different scenes. Like, I want people to see me, like, grow with Chattanooga, you know what I'm saying? So,
Okay. Do you plan on being in Chattanooga I mean, it's obviously a really great spot for you where you've been able to garnish a community and all that. Do you see yourself, I know you travel a lot, right?
Yeah,
Back and forth.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I travel as much as I used to, but, like, I mean, yeah, I definitely would need to get up out of here just to, you know, I feel like, I ain't gonna say to feel more appreciated, but, like, I feel like I got to get out just to even be able to rep where I'm from anyway. Like,
I mean, truly.
I'm putting on for Chattanooga, so I can't really just keep putting on for people that's in Chattanooga. Like, I need to go to LA and, you know what I'm saying, let them see, like, who I am and where I'm from and the people that I'm around.
It's definitely a lore about Chattanooga, you feel me? Just because it's like, I've been in, where was that? I mean, it's happened in Nashville, but I wasn't even in Nashville. It might have been Los Angeles. But anyways, either way, I would say, like, yeah, I live in Chattanooga. And then the first thing out of their mouth is, oh, like, why'd you tut?
Oh, yeah?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an actual thing that
Yeah.
people know about Chattanooga. And it's just because of the hip-hop scene that did come, I guess, from here in 2013. I know Chattanooga got some legendary rappers.
Right,
but
for
not
sure.
from early
Definitely got
2000s.
some,
But,
yeah.
you know, the new wave, I guess I'll
Yeah,
call it
yeah.
right now, like, it's already having, like, it has a name for itself.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all, as a collective, for sure rep Chattanooga to what it actually kind of means and what I've seen. I've only been here for 11 years, but you know what I'm saying, I kind of get a gist of what Chattanooga is. Of course, I would never like from somebody who's from here, but I feel like it's actually like rep the shit.
Yeah, we definitely
You know what I mean?
do, man. Yeah, we definitely do. I don't know, I was gonna say, like, kind of got that shit from what's the NWO or NWA? My
NWA,
bad.
yeah.
I'm thinking about wrestling right now. NWA, they used to rock the Raiders. They used to rock the Raiders gear heavy. So, like, just represent.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of like where I even got, like, that,
Right.
you know, inspiration from, just rocking Chattanooga stuff. I was just like, bro, we really got one of the hardest logos. You know what I'm saying? So
honestly,
it's like, why not, man? And, like, you know, just been mixing it up with, like, streetwear stuff, like just wearing some MLB stuff, like, just on the street at a party, like, just redesigning it and making it cool. Like, that's all music and, you know, hip hop to me, man. Like, hip hop and music make stuff cool. Or, like, we make stuff cool, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
and it's pretty wild. I've seen like your hats. I just seen them in the wild, like just at Hamilton Place, for example, of 45-year-old white woman just rocking that. I love it. I mean, it is.
Yeah, it's a crown, man. You gotta. Everybody ain't got these ones, so I mean, well, just the truckers in general, bro. Like, you know, I don't really drop them as often as I should, just cause, like, I ain't just trying to be selling Chattanooga Lookouts merch, but, like, it's just my own twist. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like a limited piece of, you know, nostalgia of whatever I'm even working on. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, you call yourself Mr. Chattanooga, and that's really the reason why you call yourself Mr. Chattanooga, just because of everything you just said. Like,
yeah, it's just on branding. It's like when you think of Shoey, you thinking about Chattanooga. I'm Mr. Nooga. I'm gonna make you think about Chattanooga, like, or that's what my goal is, like, of me being who I am. Like, I'm Mr. Nigga. Who gonna rep Chattanooga like me? Nobody gonna rep it like me.
There might be a couple folk, but
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna go crazy.
Folk from Chattanooga really do be repping Chattanooga, and folk really do have the
man. They gonna
that tag.
I know it
somewhere.
My homie Wise Dream, you know Wise Dream, he got it right on his neck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a camaraderie, man. Like if you know, you know. Like I can go out of town. I had a homie, he had to lift his shirt up. He just had the Chattanooga logo on his stomach. I was like, he's like, I know about Chattanooga. Like,
and he know about it. Is he ain't from Chattanooga or not?
Well, maybe he was. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I just said that verbatim from like what he said, but like he was just like, oh, like what you know about Chattanooga type shit. Like I was like, I'm from Chattanooga. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, being from Chattanooga, a little bit about your background growing up. Like, what led you to do all of this? Like, maybe who were you listening to at 10 years old, or like what movies were influencing you? You kind of said it with NWA, but what else?
Well, yeah, they weren't even like a big influence, but just like just knowing about hip hop and
for sure,
like just knowing what they did and just I knew where they were from just because of like the gear that they was rocking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even like they was just maybe they was just rapping about what they had going on, but I guess pretty much, man. Like my background is basically in the church, man. My mom, I grew up in a single parent home. My mom raised me. Pops was in and out of jail, so I don't know. Back when I was growing up, I was listening to a bunch of like R&B stuff. So like, and you know, I just hear like rapping stuff when I link up with my friends. They'll put me on to like the new Lil Wayne or like just new whatever at the time.
No, for sure.
But yeah, I'm kind of heavy in like the R&B realm. And also like my granddad was a pastor too. So like I grew up in the church as well, like growing up on like, you know, real music that really make you feel something, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I grew up in that time. So that's more so like my background of like music and shit like that.
Okay. And did that have any, I guess, sway in the creative pursuit that you had, or no? Like I know I've seen a lot of R&B. Like
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I guess you can just correlate that. Like there's parties that I throw. Like I'm doing R&B parties. Like that's just a vibe that I love. So like I'm gonna do it as much as I can. You know, and like it's people that actually gravitate towards the R&B feel more so the women. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm playing for anyway. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, man, that's just kind of what it is. I love rap too, though. You know, I can really do whatever.
Was the house? Is that you or who's the house?
The house is actually. I mean, I'm a part of the house, but the house is YG Tut, Isaiah Rashad, Michael Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? We got Chris P in there, like, but YG Tut, Isaiah Rashad, and Michael Da Vinci, they pretty much like came up with that in college. So. That's just kind of how it formed. Like me and Tut end up linking up in like 2015, a little bit before he dropped Preacher Son, and we just kind of got tapped back in. And from there, bro, like I was kind of just working with him throughout that situation. I wasn't per se managing him at the time, but I was just like kind of helping him do different things. I would say A&R, different things.
So really, a lot of this stuff you kind of just fall into. Like that's what it sounded like. The culinary, the DJing, it kind of just happens.
Yeah, and Kevin, like I mean, Tut, he been rapping since school, so like, and we've always kind of stayed close. And I don't know, man, like it just kind of all fell into place, man. Like I wasn't meant to be like working in a kitchen.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I had other. I mean, it was a dream. It is a dream. You know what I'm saying? But. Yeah, I had other, you know, trying to think of the word.
Ambitions?
I had other ambitions, but like I guess God had other plans for me at the end of the day. Like there's just other destiny. I had a destiny set upon like what I had going on. Like.
So what specific thing led you to becoming a manager? Because it's not just Tut. You also manage Chris P and Da Vinci?
Da Vinci. Okay. You know, I work with Isaiah from time to time, just like. Not on a super big level, but like, you know, we all help each other at the end of the day. But just as far as managing YG Tut, Michael Da Vinci, Chris P, and we got Cup, you know, that's in the house. But I don't know.
Kind of just took on that role?
Yeah, because everybody's, was rapping.
Everybody-
Everybody
yeah,
raps.
yeah.
So like I feel like we have a strong brand that we could, you know what I'm saying, push and make it something bigger. That's what actually keeps me going, because I believe in like this whole brand that we have, and like we got that tatted on us too. Like that's just, it's a brotherhood, it's a camaraderie. So I don't know, it's just something that I'm a part of, and I'm not gonna really give up on it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
Right.
keep going until like it just don't make no sense.
I'm telling you, people from not even Tennessee like know the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know Chattanooga. They know the house. They know y'all. Like
Yeah.
it ain't just a Tennessee thing. It ain't a Chattanooga thing. But I believe in the house too. Like it's something.
that. Yeah.
What I heard about it. I don't know. Probably 2015. I remember Tut had a concert or whatever. He was performing at UTC.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
know
think
who he
remember
was,
that.
but I
Yeah,
remember
with the band.
Say what?
He had the band with him
Uh-huh.
at that time. Yeah,
Think
I remember
so.
that.
But it was around 2015, and one of my homies was just like, "Hey, it's this dude from MTSU, and blah blah blah. He's gonna perform. He hard." And I went, and I was like, "Oh shit, all right, yeah." And then that's when I kind of heard about the house and you and
Word.
like everybody else. But either way, that era was lit. At MTSU was lit in Chattanooga. You know what I mean? It was like something that I can't relive ever in my life, honestly.
Yeah, it was a time, bro.
Speaking of like the group, the house, it seems like y'all are doing like this in-house thing where it's like, is it a record label? Is it what is it? Is it just a collective?
It's a collective.
Creative?
It's a collective, man, and like we're like evolving. Like I feel like time is everything. Timing is everything. So, yeah, it's a collective, man. Everybody's like their individual artists, but like we do hop on. I mean, they hop on songs with each other, and like, you know, that's kind of like where I come in at with just trying to facilitate different things and just facilitating stuff like in their individual careers, like if they're working on something individually. So that's just kind of like our dynamic, you know. We got Tut, Michael Da Vinci, Chris P,
Right.
and you know we got Cup for the assists whenever we need them. So
Okay. And I remember, I don't know when this was, but I saw it where it was like almost how DJ Khaled does his type shit. You had something along the lines of that, like your name was on Spotify. It was like almost your, I don't know. It was like your album.
oh yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
You talking about like, yeah, we got a couple of those. Like we got the 423 project and
Yeah.
the House Presents the Set, and that's just like me collaborating either with Tut or all the homies like to put together a project.
Are
know?
you producing or is it just like
I
you're doing?
Not actual like production. Like I don't play beats. Like
Executive production.
Yeah, it's more so executive producing. Like just, you know, A&R and making sure we getting it to, like I'm in these mixing sessions with Tut, you know what I'm saying? Making sure like these songs is coming out like how they need to sound. Like we either tag team and trying to get different people on songs, or I don't know, we just kind of building a project, man. It's like just putting it together. So like Tut has a platform, like that's my brother, like he see what I got going on. So it's always beneficial to like, for us to like kind of work together if we doing
Right.
something in that sense.
I mean, I think that's probably the quickest way to do anything.
Yeah,
because I remember it was like they were always saying like, all four of y'all niggas can't rap. One be a rapper, one's the social media person, one's the marketer, a video person, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but shit, I don't know. Like, I got a platform too. Like everybody that's in the house has a platform, so it's just like we just recycling everything that we doing. And like that's what's just going. I feel like we better together than we are individually at the end of the day. Like, you know,
for sure, you almost gotta have like that group.
it's like if you want to go to a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert, you don't want to just see like Sleepy Bone. Like you want to see all of them up there. Like,
It's
know,
true.
But everybody can be great in their own right. But you know, that's just up to them to prove that. So, like, you know, we all better together right now until somebody hit that Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Kendrick,
Speaking of
hip hop, who's your top three?
top three. I'm gonna try to hit something different on each one of these, but these are not like my top three.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna say Missy Elliott, Young Thug, and would Pharrell count?
Yeah, Pharrell is in my top 3.
Yeah, shout out to
You know what I'm
Pharrell,
saying? For my top, like, I don't even, when I say top 3, at that point I was talking about rap or whatever, and hip hop or whatever. But Pharrell is in my top 3 of everything.
Yeah. Production, rapping, singing, whatever.
Music, fashion, creative
fashion.
direction,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
everything. Like when I think of myself, Pharrell is literally the epitome of like where I would want to go.
Yeah.
Him, Tyler the Creator, Kanye. There's a lot of these.
Kanye
I'd
is
call
an
them like
honorable.
visionaries.
He's definitely an honorable mention. He really should be in my top 3. But yeah, shout out to Kanye. I love Kanye.
Can you see yourself in like a Pharrell position where not necessarily like Pharrell, but kind of what he does? Like he's respected in damn near everything he does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely could, man. I mean, it's just really up to me to like just kind of put in the work and just continue to do great things for real, man. Cause like he's a producer, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I got to match his energy. I'm just doing me. I'm living my life and just creating, you know. I see where I want to go and where I want to be, but yeah, it's just ultimately like me making like hard decisions. Like, should I be here or should I be there? You know what I'm saying? Or
day by day, how do you get to that end goal that you see yourself as? Is DJing like part of that? Because you DJ a lot.
Yeah, I really do. I mean, it's just, me, I feel like if I'm creating, I'm getting closer and closer to where I want to be because I'm like producing. Like I'm producing something.
You're putting something
Yeah,
out.
it's like if somebody dropped a time capsule every year of like what was going on that year or just something to represent that year, like I feel like that'll just do justice as that person gets older because like all that was going on then, like they have like something to show for it in that time. So I don't know. Yeah, that's just how I meet my goals. I just keep like working, man. I'm a sporadic worker, but I make sure I get certain things done. But yeah, just keep creating, man. That's about the best thing I could say. It's the best way for me.
So like, for example, this week, what all are you creating? Or even if you don't even not that type of creator, last week, what all did you create?
So last week, man, I was just more so set on my birthday, getting that together, and prepping up for this coming week because I got like some parties coming up like this coming weekend, so I had to make sure I had art for that. And like Saturday, I might need to do some promo or something, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that because I need to catch up with some shit that I need to do by the end of the month.
I definitely feel you.
Events that I got coming up, but I don't know, man. Just even if you just doing one thing a day, man, that got something to do with what you got going on. Like whether for me, like either that's promo or making sure I got some art ready, or you know, I don't know, just me getting a new design done, a T-shirt, a new hat made, or something like. That's getting me closer and closer to where I need to be. Like,
does it ever feel like you're chasing something at that point, where it's like every step is closer? Like. I mean, chasing, yes, because we're always trying to get towards that goal. But I guess in a unhealthy way.
Right.
Because I've definitely been there.
Yeah, maybe, man. You know, I didn't necessarily look at it like that, but shit, it can be, man. You never know. 'Cause I'm just sometimes you could be running and be running in place. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm, you know, conveying what you're saying. But yeah.
I'm just saying for myself because at the end of the day, like I'm the exact same way as you are. Like as long as I'm putting one foot in front of the other and I'm doing something, like I'm getting close to my goal, and I have nothing but proof that works because I'm, you know, bring myself up.
Exactly.
I've accomplished a lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to be.
But at the same time, I get tired. Like I do not do anything besides work and go home because I am tired. You know what I'm saying? Like last year, for example, probably 4 out of the 7 days of the week, I would be on the road or driving or shooting or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Then the other days, I'm like prepping for the next week. And it was just got to a point to where like I kind of hated everything that I did. I hated everything that I produced for sure.
Yeah.
Not everything, the majority. You know what I'm saying? But I did think that it helped me in some type of way. So I guess my question was like, do you ever see it in that light? Like maybe it's not healthy for that, or that you're overworking yourself, or, you know, just conversation
Honestly,
on that?
I don't think so. Cause like, honestly, like I could be working a job right now, right? And
yeah.
this is just me saying, like, I could be working a job right now, right? So like, me DJing, me creating, and that's like the funnest part to me in life. Like, so, like right now, I don't feel burnt out, and I don't feel like it's like I'm chasing it. I'm just having fun, like, and I'm creating, I'm producing for the world, and like, I have people that, you know, like it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of drives me to keep going even more, just like people gravitating to my shit. So
Yeah, you definitely have a community around yourself. Was that on purpose?
I mean, I feel like it was intentional because I wanted to be able to like grab like Chattanoogan's, like, you know, it's not that I didn't expect it to happen, because like I feel like anybody that loves Chattanooga is gonna fuck with me. So like I felt like I could build a community off of like people that actually loves Chattanooga. So yeah, it was intentional in my
So outside of the Chattanooga bubble, would it be like just people who love the culture of Chattanooga, or
no,
how
it
would
could
that
be
happen?
it could be people that ain't never even been to Chattanooga. Like, I don't know, like I'm more so trying to, it's not that I'm just aimed towards Chattanooga. I feel like that's where I could have like built my base off of. That was just like the start of like even Shoey. Like I'm Shoey still. Like I love Chattanooga. I don't
Gotcha.
just love Chattanooga. I like
Right.
I like food. You know what I'm saying? I
Gotcha.
Like,
Yeah,
like
I get that.
games
Okay.
and stuff. So like that was just a way for me to just tap in and like be able to grab people that love Chattanooga, but they might also love Shoey, because you know what I'm saying, he loves Chattanooga too.
Right.
But yeah, and I only fuck with stuff that like I like. So like everybody might not like food. I love food. Everybody might not like wrestling. I love wrestling. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's just like a fan base in that. Like it's people that love like old school wrestling and stuff. So I like The Sims. Like I like to play The Sims. So like, you know, like it's, I don't really care. Like you gonna like me for who I am anyway, like whether you from Chattanooga or not.
I respect that. So it really is just doing you and just doing you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like everything.
Nothing more.
Everything that I create from is like something in my nostalgic, you know, past, like something that I grew up on. Like anything that I do, whether it's like South Park or Dario or, you know, a King of the Hill, like it's stuff that people can relate to at the end of the day. Like, and I just kind of place myself in these visuals so people can, you know, just attach even more.
Do you design those, by the way?
I don't personally design them. I have like, I'll say a team of people that like I work with, but like, you know, it's Kate. I got a guy named Caden, Marmar, you know, Fly Girl Marlo. She does like all my raunchy stuff. So.
Because those definitely be hard. I've always wondered if it was you designing it or do you have designers?
Yeah,
So
I even go on Fiverr sometimes, man. If y'all don't even know what that is, like Fiverr, you can find a graphic designer on there. Just find the perfect one for the style that you're trying to go for, and there you go. You got a piece.
Yeah, that's hard. I mean, this is stuff that I wish I would be more proactive in, because I definitely don't do that. Like, my whole thing is, I'm too much of an overthinker, I guess. Because I want to create hats and shit, all that. If you didn't know, my background was in graphic design.
Oh, really?
I started off at
So do you know how to design? Like, okay.
Yeah, but I don't do it at all because I kind of like fell into video and photo and whatnot. Like I worked at Human Art.
Oh, okay.
And like
Shotgun.
that kind of led me a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But yeah, I mean, I don't use graphic design at all, but I do want to start to use it to brand myself and, you know, the different brands that I do have already.
Man, you really lucky. I mean, you're not lucky, but like you say you went to school for that?
I went to UTC.
Well, shit, like I wish that was something I knew how to do, like just personally, but like, cause I pay for all my art, but I'm like somebody that like just appreciates art, so like I'm a pay for the art, and it's of me, so like I feel like it'll be worth something even more than what I'm even paying at the time one day. So I don't know. It's just that simple.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I respect that. I really do respect that, because honestly, I thought that you have specific brands that you kind of create within and have like a whole, I guess, structured outcome of each one of them. You know what I mean? Like, but it's more of just whatever you enjoy, you kind of create and bring it to life.
Basically,
you know?
man.
Yeah.
Basically.
I can learn a lot from that, because I'm a very structured person, to where it's like, okay, I want to start this thing, and I plan out like the next.
Well, see, that might be something I could, use in a sense. Maybe that could help me in a way. But I'm just more so like I'm a person that like if I think of something and I feel like it needs to get done, I'm gonna execute it. I'm gonna just do whatever I need to do to execute it. Like
Right.
I might not even write it out. Like, but most of the time I am writing it out because like I do plan like certain things like my events and stuff. Like at least just write them down.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just like, I know what I need to do. Like if I'm having a party, I know I need a flyer. I know I need a spot. If the spot got sound, I don't need sound. If it don't, I gotta find sound. So I'm just knowing what I already need to do,
So-
on certain situations.
What's the logistics of that? Like, I know throwing events costs money, right?
Yeah.
Do you make money throwing these events, or how do you finance all of that?
It just depends, man. Like I'm a guy that likes to like partner and
Yeah.
do stuff with people. So like if I'm throwing an event, I might not have to pay for a venue. If I'm partnering with the venue, I might get them like a door split or something like that. I might not have to pay for it, but like some people do pay for it up front, so they don't have to give up that door percent or something like
right.
that. Just how I do things, I just more so like to partner and, if it's sound, most places I go anyway, like they have to already have sound there. I'm not I'm not a pop-up DJ. Like it's
For sure.
pop-up DJ, I'm more so like a plug and play. So like when I come there, you basically got to already have the sound set up. So I'm not really trying to think that hard into like what you booking me for. Like I'm not even I ain't gonna even say I might be missing out on so much money, but I'm not even like a wedding DJ. Like I don't do nothing like that.
Nah, I feel you.
I'm more so like trying to go into like a different. I'm more so an artist. I feel like
I feel you. No, I feel you.
So-
I think that's. I mean, I won't say it's respectable. Wedding people, y'all do y'all's art too. But I'm the same way. I don't like doing weddings or anything. I don't like doing events.
Yeah,
I don't like doing
them
weddings.
things probably pay more than the club sometimes.
They
but
do?
It's like I'm just more so like I don't know. I don't know. That's just not me. You know what I'm saying? But maybe there might be something I might need to tap into. But just for me doing certain things, I don't see Playboy Cardi just. If he was a DJ, he wouldn't just be. I mean, he wouldn't just be at all
Exactly.
these weddings. You know what I'm saying? Like he trying to get the big bag. Like he trying to be at arenas. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in no weddings. I'm not trying to be at no birthday parties. Unless
No, I
it's
feel that.
in Miami. You know what I'm saying? That's where I see myself. So like I'm gonna just try to stick to that.
No, I
Like
feel
I'm gonna
that.
try to play like the dope clubs and just throw my own events if I need to.
No, I'm definitely a fan of that. So basically just providing your own resources, providing your own way. You know what I'm saying? Not waiting on anybody to book you for real, just doing your own
because
shit.
most of the time, like, I mean, it's a lot of places that will hit me up, but like
No, for
sometimes
sure.
I might have to, like, do y'all have a date that I can come play or something like that? Because, I'm just trying to stay as busy as possible, like, because I have to have a party for me to even be creative in a sense, like, of like things that I'm doing community building wise. Like I need to be able to throw a party. I need to be able to do something nostalgic and like be able to connect with the people. Like, just for me to stay even motivated and do different things.
That's interesting. Is events like your major moneymaker?
Events. I mean, I feel like that is like a 50%. Like I make money off of music as well. So like music that I drop with the homies or whatever, like that's like I say 35%. But yeah, man. And then I have merch and stuff. Like when I do my pop-ups, that's like me selling merch but yeah, I don't know, man. For real, DJing is really like it really is. I feel like that is probably one of my biggest money makers. Like,
Yeah.
because if I DJ and it's like at a nice club, bro, like I'm making over 5 or over 1,000, like just in Chattanooga though, like
That's really good. I mean, shoot, I saw like I don't know how much DJs make, but
it's different. Like I feel like they really be getting undercutted, man. Like
no, for
'cause,
sure.
Like
That's
these
true.
clubs, bro, like you really having to control the crowd and like persuade them to drink if they not drinking and
True.
like for what you get paid, it's not really worth it. Cause like I feel like if a DJ, if they popping or if it's somebody like me, like I understand if it's somebody else, but like it should be like a partnership type situation, man. Cause I have a fan base and I have my homies, like they gonna support what I got going on too. We gonna
100%.
bring people to your venue, like whether it's not even like my homies involved, but it's just like I have a following. Let's just do a partnership. I should be able to get something out the door that makes sense, and at least guarantee this, like
No, I definitely think no, 100% because I feel like I definitely done it. Like if a DJ that I like is gonna be somewhere, I'll show up for the DJ.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like it don't even matter what club they at. Sometimes, like unless it's just, if it's a good club with a vibe, like if I'm going somewhere, I'm sure I'm bringing people that's coming to see me, not just because of the club. They're not just going to that club that night.
Yeah. They also like you have major sway of like how the club is doing that night, honestly. So it's like a equivalent price to like if the DJ's doing really well, getting everybody having a good time, everybody's starting to drink more, they're staying longer.
Yeah.
People are saying that they have a good time, people are coming more. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJ is just as probably more responsible than the name of your bar.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man.
So he definitely should be getting paid more, in my
Because
opinion.
it could be a dope bar and have a bad DJ. Like
Exactly.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll get there sometime. I'm just more so on. I'm trying to. I don't even want to say prove to anybody because I'm not really trying to prove anything. It's like I just like to showcase that I am somebody that can bring good business, and that way I'll be undeniable. Like
No, for sure.
that's why you got to get the hell up out of Chattanooga because everybody get comfortable. Like once you actually getting booked outside of Chattanooga, they be like, oh, we got to get Shoey here. Like you know what I'm saying? What we need to pay him. Like
Yeah.
but yeah, shout out to everybody though, man. Like I get paid pretty well at most of the clubs I spin at. So
I saw one thing, Broadway. I can't remember what bar it was, but it was in Broadway, and they were offering $100 to $300 for. What was it like I'm assuming it was like 3 hour set or something like that.
$100 to
or four.
$300.
That's what I was curious. I was like,
That's crazy.
I didn't know if that's
how
what
they be
DJs got
coming,
paid
man.
or not.
Man, it might be shit. It might 50 an hour. It depends, man. Like them would be long ass hours too. But I don't know. You can't really be mad, man. I love it. So it's like
No, yeah.
sometimes they kind of get in the way of like what I know I'm worth though. Like I love to do this shit, but I ain't trying to take this just because you. It depending on like if the night was good or not. But like if you having a good night, like if the bar did good, don't pay me $200. Like you made money, bro. Like
No, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Like why you try to cheat me out? Like, but I don't know. It just depends, man, where you go. I just say more so like these bars that actually like depend on a good DJ. You know?
Like
At
the
least-
bars here or just like
Just anywhere, like
in general?
Yeah, anywhere, man. Or I'm more so here, so I'm not gonna say I'm not appreciative like what I got going on, but like I know what I got to do to just be able to raise my bar and prices around here. So like it's all love, like it's genuine with all the bars around here. So like I'm not tripping about it for real. Cause I ain't saying like I make good money. Like it ain't that I don't. Like shit, I feel like I make probably more than most. Like, cause I don't, and I get to be. I'm able to move around. Like a lot of different DJs, they have like contracts and stuff like where they can't play at different places. Like, I'm kind of able to do whatever I want, and like a lot of the bar owners let me do what I want, and they show me love. So
Yeah, it seems like you have a good relationship with, not even just bars, but really just everybody here. So it's like you can pretty much move how you want.
yeah,
Not necessarily how you want, but like you have a lot of diction, I say, to
and
whatever you bring to the table.
Yeah, and I just try to strive for that, like good business always, and just make sure everybody's happy without having to do the most, Like, but yeah, I just pride myself on just being able to be somebody that can bring something to the table on whoever I'm working with for real.
No, for sure. What would you say to people who are wanting to make money from creative pursuits? You know what I'm saying? Like they're just now getting started. They're wanting to make money. They've been doing some things for free.
Whoa. That nigga knocked the thought out of my head. Man, I feel like it ain't nothing wrong with doing free stuff, but don't keep doing free stuff. But I feel like if you got dope shit, man, like people gonna pay for it at the end of the day. Like I feel like a lot of people get, cause I'm gonna just say this, like people that probably see what we got going on and like want to be involved in stuff that we got going on, they'll come to me, and just say me for example, and they'll be like, I'm trying to do this with y'all, but I gotta charge y'all this. Ain't nothing wrong with charging, but it's like if I ain't never worked with you ever, like what am I paying for? I don't even know what to expect. Like you got to give me a sample or something. Like,
Truly.
And I don't know, man. Like just it be the approach, man. For me, like I don't know.
So what's the right way to approach?
The right way to approach, man, is to like have like your catalog together of stuff that you possibly did and portfolio, yes, and like be able to show that person that, or like even if you want to offer them just like, okay, I'll shoot you a 15-second something, or a a couple shots, you know what I'm saying, to see if you fuck with them, man. But like shit, I'm trying to build with y'all. I see the vision, you know what I'm saying, but like I'm trying to eat too. So like, because a person like me, man, I might not be able to pay you right then, but I got people that, you know what I'm saying, want to, that would. But it's that simple, man. I don't know. I just say with anybody that you're trying to work with, just be genuine at the end of the day, because like I fuck with genuine people. Like
No, for sure, for sure.
I fuck with talented people. Like I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna try to help you as much as I can. Like I can't make somebody a millionaire right now, but it's like shit. I can give you a platform to showcase whatever you got going on. I could try to get you some money. You know what I'm saying? And I could probably even give you a piece of some of the pie. You feel me? So I don't know. Just make it. Offer something that's worth it, I guess, at the end of the day, man. Like, don't come asking for money.
Yeah. No, 100%, because I feel like a lot of people now, it was like that when I first started, too. Not even gonna lie. Even before social media inflated some people's head, no offense to all of y'all, but there was a time when people wouldn't pay me at all because, I didn't have anything to show, or I thought I was hard or whatever. But it was like people would rather pay somebody who had followers, I guess. You know what I mean? Like that was a big thing, but people were, and I see the same thing happening today, except it's almost vice versa. It's a lot of people are they're just now starting off, but they might have 100,000 on TikTok and be like, nah, I need that $1,000 for a video. And I'm like, you ain't there yet.
Yeah,
you ain't there yet.
Like, and it's just being creative, man. Like, and stop buying followers too. By the way, stop doing that shit.
Streams
like,
too.
That's just fucking up everybody's head. But at the end of the day, man, I say just work with people that you believe in, and that's genuine to you. It ain't even got to be about no dollar amount, because at the end of the day, if you being creative and that person being creative, is as long as that person on the same wavelength as you, man, like it's gonna be 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
whatever y'all working on, and like, depending on who it is, man, I'm sure that person isn't working with whoever for no reason. Like, this is crazy. But shout out to my boy though. Man, it's like he ain't even banging nothing in the wall.
What is a trend that you wish would die? It could be anything, a fashion trend, music trend. It could be a video, photo, whatever.
I feel like rap is a trend right now because everybody trying to do it. Like, whether you good or you ain't. Like, and I don't know. They just trying to be. I ain't nothing wrong with rapping, but it's like it's too many people rapping right now. That's the trend that I feel like just needs to trill, because like it's so much going on right now with music, and like I feel like it's just so devalued right now just because of like how much output is just being put out, and like everybody that's doing it, like I don't know if it's good or bad, but I don't know. I feel like music isn't the same as it used to be. So not saying the good music doesn't still come out, but like I feel like it's certain people that run hip hop now, so I don't know. I don't know if it's really the same or if it'll ever be the same, and maybe it's evolving. Like, but
yeah, It's kind of like that with everything, though, because I mean, if you think about it, movies, for example, movies aren't the same as they used to be because all the dollars are going towards. All the dollars are going towards people who want to make money. So it's going to like Marvel or Harry Potter, like, you know, shit that they know is going to make the money back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like video, for example, is getting oversaturated too because
video
you know,
is getting oversaturated. I feel like
access is just
everybody's able to shoot something. Like you can shoot something with your iPhone now. Like everything is just easy and like. I feel like the quality is just super downgraded just, you know, just because of like the access of like everybody having an iPhone and being able to just use iPhone. So everybody accepts the fact of like, you can use an iPhone now when it really like, I feel like if you want to see some beautiful art, like type film, you got to get one of them old school film cameras, man. Like that's how I would want to see like Fridays and stuff. Those were shot on like film cameras, you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
so there wasn't nothing wrong with digital or whatever. Like
it is going back to film though. A lot of movies are being shot on.
Hey, bring it back, like Travis Porter, man. Because I'm just saying, like we need to take it back, man.
Fed up.
I don't even like how real movies look now. It's like it just
too
looks
clean.
Yeah, it's like I'm watching a box with like live action. Like I don't know.
But even the kids. I mean, I saw the kids down there that are in the studio. They use their phone to like do everything. I seen the kid make a beat on the phone, and then they started rapping with the little Apple thing.
Yeah,
the Apple headphones.
Yeah, shout out to Lil Tyler. That's how he even got his
apparently Steve Lacy too.
Yeah. Shout out to Steve Lacy. He's like a great artist. You know? Lil Tyler too. But hey, I don't know, man. I feel like that inspired something different. Like they didn't continue to use that same formula. Like they had to actually go into a good studio and cut a good record, you know.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you know.
I guess there's you know, positive and negative to everything. Like the access is great, but it also gives a lot of shit.
Bad quality and access to people that shouldn't even be doing it in the first place. We need plumbers in the world. We need nurses and stuff like that. Yeah, like we don't. Everybody ain't got to be trying to do everything, you know. Cause I done been broke. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I done been broke trying to do stuff that I'm doing now. Like, if you ain't gonna go that far as to doing it, don't even hop into it. Like,
I think that's something that a lot of people need to realize too. Like, doing full-time creative work, it takes a minute before you actually start making like livable money. I mean, unless you're lucky or you just know what you're doing or you had the strategy put in place or whatever.
Yeah.
But it takes a minute to like make money for real, like living off of it. Money.
You might have to have a job or something. I mean, let's just depend on what you're doing. Like, I don't know, man. And you're right as well. Like, just unless you have something set up, like a plan or something. Like, I don't know. I'm working towards trying to be able to do everything full time. Like I got different things. Like I got merch. I'm involved into music. Like I do parties. I DJ. So like all those different things. I don't feel like it'll even be like one thing that's gonna pay.
I feel like you have to do that.
And that's brings me back to like I only want to do things that I enjoy doing. So like I like creating. So I'm gonna create some merch. So why would I not create merch and try to sell it? So
right.
I don't know. It's just, doing what you love at the end of the day, man, and trying to monetize it.
Right. No, but I mean, I'm even the same way because it's like I don't make money just off of videos. Like, I mean, I don't have a full-time job per se, but I make money off of content. Like I'm in its true sense, a content creator.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
really say that out loud. You know, I pretty much make all my money based off of like creating content for other companies with my face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people think that I make money from music videos. I really only do music videos because I enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And
it's like kind of what I want it to go into.
And shit, you might look up and try to and get somebody that might have a bag to shoot a video, you know, but like you do it because you love it, so like you'll do it. Like,
yeah.
But just you loving to do something might bring other opportunities, you know, down the line, you know.
100%.
I don't feel like you would be doing anything that you don't love for no reason. Like, you could do it for free for the rest of your life maybe, but like, you know, like this is something that you can monetize. So like,
yeah,
you just got to put your head together to make it make sense. Like,
yeah, 100%.
You do graphic design, so like it should be easy. I'll give me a hat say Vic who, you know what I'm saying? Vic who shooting, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, what does it look like in the next 5 years? What's Mr. Chattanooga gonna be up to?
Yeah, man. I don't know if I'll be in Chattanooga, man. Hopefully I'm doing bigger things. Like, 5 years from now, hopefully I'll have a bunch of shit that I can look back on of things that I've like produced, created. I don't know, man. We building this house brand though, I'm building this Shoey brand. We building this YG Tut brand. We building everything. So I don't know. 5 years from now, the goal is to not be in Chattanooga. Like I want to be somewhere in like Texas or LA or something.
I know Texas is probably the move.
Yeah, Texas is like
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Texas. I'm hearing Texas is where it's at. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I really don't know what to expect, man.
I think that's the best way.
Life is crazy, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep creating. I'm gonna keep pushing the brands, keep pushing my brothers, and keep trying to connect people who I can connect, and just keep being this positive person that I am on the earth for real. And here's what it is. We only get one life, so just live it to the fullest. Do what you love, for real.
Love to hear it. I guess that's it.
Yeah,
I appreciate you for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Till next time.
No, for real. It was a great talk. We probably finna do this again in probably 2 years.
Yeah.
See where everything went.
See where we at. Yeah, facts. We're in 2024 right now.
All right, but no, I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Vic, for sure.